George Michael, two first names. That's a request. Because I gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. Well, I guess it was nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. Brings an whole new meaning when he sings them, or she sings them words. Megan the Stallion is a dude. He is a stallion. He's hung like an oss, apparently. Right. George Michael, two first names. Heartthrob to every girl in the 80s, right? I don't know a single girl or woman that did not love George Michael. It's mental, innit? You idolise these freaks. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. We've got a fake Adam's raisin implant. Look, if it was a real Adam's apple, it would be in the centre. It wouldn't be off to one side. And we don't get one lump. Men have a double-pronged Adam's apple. When I open my neck up like that, you can see I have a line at the top and a line at the bottom. It looks like a yo-yo sideways, basically. Think about what a yo-yo looks like with that slit in the middle. And that's what a double-pronged Adam's apple looks like. Andrew Ridgway, another girl, rounded, close-set eyes, look, small, high-set ears, small mouth, pink lips, sloping, rounded, soft jawline. Same here, look. Soft face. Soft facial features on them. Beautiful. Look at them pink lips. George Michael would have been so pretty. So would Andrew Ridgway, I think. Right. George Michael. Look how beautiful her eyelashes are. Bright eyes burning like fire. And again with the pink lips. Look at those pink lips. Oh my gosh. I want to kiss her. The bearded woman. Right. George Michael, because you got our faith. What was his humiliation ritual? Oh yeah. Got caught masturbating in gay public toilet. He had a penchant for gay toilets and masturbation. You got Michael Hutchence masturbating and hanging himself, herself. And then you got George Michael. How can he masturbate? He's got a mangina. What was she doing in there with all them gay men? What was she doing? She must have been giving out hand jobs or something. He crashed his car. George Michael car crash. Didn't he crash his car whilst masturbating? Crash. Into a public toilet, or was it a shop? Oh no, it was a shop. There you go. George Michael crashed his car into Snappy Snaps. I don't know what she was doing. But apparently she crashed their Range Rover. I mean, it's not the cheapest of cars, is it, George? It cost about $9,000. Nowadays, it costs $9,000 to insure it. George Michael's car for sale. $6,000. There's got to be more than I'll place bets. Right, there you go. George Michael's female eyes, look. Look at those beautiful eyelashes. Even in the blurred photo. Small face. The small faces. Right, let's go back. George Michael. Let me put the name into George Michael. Two first names. They love to tell you in the names, folks. George Michael, Twitter, what are you saying? You're saying it's not there again, you bitches. Remove my George Michael. Right, let's go back. Let's put George Michael into my back file. Find my meme. George should find it. Let's go. Let's come back to you lot. Let's find George's gates for you. Never mind the crash. George Michael walking. There's some belters. There's some absolute belters of this one mincing. There's your first lot. Full mince. George Michael. From Flamingo. George, look at the diamond created when she walks, look. The big hips, the short arms. Full mince. There's a full mince. Look at the shoulder tilt. Look at the arms akimbo. Put a towel between her hands. She's flossing. And the full mince again. There's another one. Full mince. Look. There's a dude here. Look. Straight legs. Knees together. He looks like a dude as well. That big one. I don't think that's a woman. The arms look long. There's a woman though. George Michael. From Flamingo. With a broken leg. Look. Diamond showing. George Michael. It's not the gate I'm looking for. There's a real funny one getting out of a taxi. She looks like she's broke her legs. Or she's busting for a pee. Look at the state of that gate. Look, it's a woman. A coy woman stepping forward. Let's come back. We're looking at George Michael. 2 first names. And there's another one. They're both mincing. These are meant to be gay partners, gay men. But they're not. The lesbians, the women. 2 women with a breast cut off. How can I tell? By the way she walks. And that one. She's left a hip behind, look. George Michael. Again. Hand in hand with another woman. Both of them got diamonds. Flamingo feet. There's a full mince. I don't know. It's Andrew Widgway full mincing. There's a nice one with diamond, look. And oh, there's another one there. Airport. Full mince. Game over. Look at that woman. Men do not walk like that, period. Shoulder tilt, hip twist, long legs, short body, arm akimbo. To everything else. Where's that taxi picture where he's getting out of the taxi? I'm out of pictures. Lies. Car. No. Taxi. Still no. I can't find it. Dang it. There's a real good one of George Michael walking. Street. Search. George Michael. You're not going to give me that gate, George. Nope. She doesn't want to. That's a nice one there, though. See you later, sweetheart. Inline footfall. It's a girl. You need to know and recognise the angles at looking at flamingos and full minces. And when you're not looking at them. Again, there, look. Full mince. Feet crossed over. There it is. Look at that. Women, when descending stairs or walking, open their knees. Look at that diamond in there. It's a belter. George Michael fails forensics. Back file. Right, you're not on there. We did look, didn't we? Yeah, this is not on there. Tweet. Open. Back file. George Michael. Where are you? George Carlin. George Foreman. George Martin. George Michael. George Michael. There we go. 2 first names. Final answer. George Michael is a woman. Next. RuPaul.